Hello, leaders. Dr. Patrick Jinks here, leadership and strategy coach and president of the Jinks Perspective. What is the difference between a great manager and a great leader? Age old question. One of my coachees recently did some great thinking on this, and I'd like to share her perspective with you. So let's cue it up. Okay, in this episode, I'm going to challenge you to add to the content. More on that in a moment. I have the distinct honor to serve as executive coach for Colette Doe. Colette is the director of therapy at Patterson's Academy in Charleston, South Carolina, a unique and extraordinary charter school for students with disabilities. In a recent coaching session with Colette, we were exploring some of the differences and the nuances between management and leadership. You've done this. Both are necessary. Sometimes a person has to be great at both, but they are different. I challenged Colette to create two lists from her own perspective without doing any research. The first, a list of things that, in her view, great leaders do, and the second, things that great managers do. Her framework impressed me so much that I asked her permission to share it with you, our YouTube audience, and to give her public credit, of course. You can download her entire list at the link in the video description below this video. More on that in a minute. For now, I want to share a few of my favorites from her list. And what struck me about her list, by the way, is that you can clearly see and even feel the difference in the type of work and the level of thinking between the two roles. Here are some examples. Colette notes that great managers monitor. They monitor employee performance against defined objectives. They monitor daily operations like productivity, financial management, and more. On the other side, great leaders create culture, preferably positive, collaborative culture. Very different sets of work, would you agree? Here's another. Great managers create organized process systems and data tracking, while great leaders create and cast vision. Now, already you may be able to relate to the challenge of being adept at both of these kinds of work. Here's another of my favorites from Colette's model. Great managers triage projects and manage schedules for the keeping of daily responsibilities. Great leaders empower others and create leadership opportunities for others. Now, as I mentioned in the video description below this video, I've dropped a link to a coaching sheet. The document contains Colette's entire list of 10 competencies of both managers and leaders, but I want to challenge you to complete the table at the bottom of the sheet with some ideas of your own. Ask your team, your board, your colleagues, what would you add to Colette's list? Which side of the framework are you spending more of your time and energy? And is it the right balance? That's the Jinks perspective for this week, or maybe the Colette Doe perspective. If you'd like to explore ways that the Jinks perspective can help you or your organization achieve greater clarity, simplicity, and alignment in your work, reach out and schedule a free discovery call with me by clicking the link that's also in the video description below. Also, please take a quick moment to subscribe to this YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button below, and then make sure to click the bell icon to make sure that you don't miss any episodes. Finally, as always, share the link to this video with a friend or a colleague who might find it useful, and we'll see you here again soon. Lead on.